Hello chess friends and welcome to Azarov's chess channel and welcome to my Basics in Chess series. So in this series we do opening principles, mid-game strategy and middle game planning and of course the endgame strategy. So today I wanted to talk about some opening principles again and today I wanted to talk about the mistakes that you can make in an opening. One of the worst things that you can do is this unnecessary pawn move. Okay, you have to play of course with your pawns in an opening, but there are really this unnecessary pawn moves which you are playing basically with your A or maybe with your H pawn in order to prevent some pinning ideas or similar ideas by your opponent, and you lose a tempo and you get crushed very easily. So you see, sometimes you have maybe the opportunity to castle, but you play simply unnecessary pawn move and your king isn't secured anymore, and as I said, you get crushed and you don't know why, because of this very weak move. You see, you give your opponent one tempo, and of course you know chess is all about tempos and you don't want to lose any. So let's say now a couple of examples with this unnecessary pawn moves and how players got punished while doing that. So the first example that I wanted to show you, it was a game played by Andersson against Emil Shalop, and Emil Shalop here with the black pieces, he has the opportunity now in the next move to castle. So he has here the opportunity to castle, and okay, white can play maybe bishop on g5 and do some pinning, but maybe we can do knight from b to d7 and try to defend the knight on f6. But here Emil Shalop plays h6 in order to prevent Andersson to play this move bishop on g5, and now he gets crushed very easily. So we have here bishop on c5, and you see there's no way anymore for black to castle here. So here Emil Shalop tried knight from b to d7, and now we have here a monster move by Andersson. It's the queen on e4 with the check. So you see, it's already a losing game, because after knight takes on e4 we get here bishop on f7, and this is very effective checkmate here by Andersson. And you see black really got punished because of this h6 move, and I hope you realize he could have castled, but he didn't do that, and he lost the game. So let's see now another example. We saw now a game by Andersson on the winning side. Now we see that Andersson makes the same mistakes in the opening. Here Andersson in the last move played here knight from e to g6, and we have here knight on g5. And here Andersson probably thought, okay, my opponent's gonna try maybe here bishop on c4 and attack here the pawn on f7, but he could have played here this very strong move bishop on e7, and then of course castling. But Andersson played the move h6, and he got also punished while playing this unnecessary pawn move in the opening, because white played here knight takes on f7, we have king takes on f7, now we have bishop on c4, king on e7, and now queen on h5 attacking the knight. Now we have queen on e8 defending the knight, and now Andersson got also very nicely checkmated. Here we have a queen on g5, h takes g5, and now bishop on g5. Very nice checkmate here with the two bishops. And you see Andersson made the same mistakes, and you see these mistakes are really common in chess games, because we want to prevent or kick out a piece, and you see in both examples black had the opportunity to castle, but he didn't do that. And let's see now another example. Here it is a game between Wilhelm Steinitz and John Henry Walsh, and here John Henry Walsh played here in this position the move h6. It's really an unnecessary move, because I don't know about this idea about this h6 move, because it doesn't prevent anything, because here the knight didn't even play here on f6, and white didn't have the opportunity even to create sort of a positional pin, and it was really unnecessary move. Now Black lost the tempo, and you see now how Wilhelm Steinitz punishes such things in chess. So he played here d4, the usual move. C takes d4, knight takes d4, and I want you really to pay good attention how important this one tempo will be here for Black, because he lost it in the opening. So we have here queen on b6, and now bishop on e3. Queen takes on b2, and now a knight from d to b5. And you see now, I hope you realize this very nice coordination of White's pieces. So you see these pieces are perfectly fine. We have also possibility to play the rook on the b file, and you see Black has really here an endangered queen. The queen has played now twice in an opening, and of course it will be an object of White's attack. Black has also only brought out the knight here on c6. He didn't play here with the bishop, knight and rook, and he didn't play also with this bishop and with this rook. So this tempo loss by Black really led him to disasters here, because here queen on b4 was played. Now we have knight on c7, king on d8, we have bishop on d2, we have rook on b8, rook on b1, we have here queen on d4, now bishop on d3, knight on b4, we have here knight on b5, and now knight takes on d3, c takes d3, and now queen takes on d3. And now Wilhelm Steinitz finds a very nice move. He plays here knight on e6 with the check. If with the f pawn, or if Black takes here with the f pawn or the d pawn, you get bishop on b5 with the discovered check, and of course taking the queen. So that's why king on e8 was played, and now we have a very nice checkmate here on c7. So you see, this unnecessary pawn moves are really dangerous in an opening, and these three players got really punished in really effectively because of this beginner's mistakes. And I hope you learned something from this video, and you don't move your pawns move your pawns unnecessarily in your opening. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Meanwhile, you can also watch my other basics in chess videos with this opening principles, middle game strategies, and the end game strategies. And you can also watch my chess tactics if you want to have a better understanding about the best chess tactics that can happen in a chess game. And you can also subscribe to my channel. Thanks you for watching, and chess is the best, of course.